We are here at Walnut Hills High School. The Cincinnati Dukes finally back at home. Here to face the Detroit Ravens. Dukes coming off a tough loss last week in West Virginia against the Ohio Valley Ironmen. And it doesn't get any easier today. They play the 6-0 Detroit Ravens, one of the best teams in the nation. These two teams met last year in a highly anticipated affair up in Michigan. Both teams are number one. The Ravens were number one in 3A. The Dukes were number one in 2A. The Ravens came away with a win there, 42-24. After the Dukes had jumped out to a 12-0 lead, Detroit recovered and was able to come away with a win. This year, as I said, the Ravens come in 6-0, first place in the Players Football Association. The Dukes still looking for their first win since the national championship game. They're 0-3 on the regular season. That's a very tough 0-3, though. They have losses to the tough loss we saw here last time they were home against the Michigan Bills, 32-29. Then they went up to Michigan, played the Motor City Rams, the team that defeated the Ravens in the championship game last year. And the Dukes just couldn't finish the deal, lost that one 13-6. And now and then last week the game up were against a professional team, and it showed the Ironman took care of business. 45-0 was the score there. So now we are about ready to start. We are playing NFL rules, which means another look at the dynamic kickoff. The kicker will be all by his lonesome back at the 35-yard line. Both teams will be lined up about 5 yards apart, with the exception of the two return men for the Ravens are allowed to be back deep. It would be Lamont Dixon doing the kicking for the Dukes, number 26. If he does not get the ball to the 20-yard line, the Ravens will start at the 40-yard line. The Dukes have yet to be successful to get it into the landing zone, which is at 20 yards in that area. So let's see if Lamont can be the first one this year to do that. The Rams, when they were, the Bison, where they were here, they did accomplish that a couple times. It's like back deep for the Ravens. We have Daryl Frager, number 17, and number 5, Jose Morris. Jose does a lot for this team. Obviously, kick return will be one of them. So we are ready to go here. Ready for play whistle. Just looking over everything, make sure his coverage team is ready, and here is the kick. It is going to make it into the landing zone and into the end zone. That's going to be a touchback, the traditional touchback at the 20-yard line. So an impressive kick by Lamont Dixon there. Rams are going to have to go 80 yards on this opening drive of the game. Well, they're putting it at the 25. Still looking to just need our chain crew to get in position here. So the Ravens look like they might be empty coming out here with Torrance Webster at quarterback. He threw 5 touchdowns last year against the Dukes. He's continued that this year. He has 19 touchdowns and 3 interceptions on the season in the 4 games.
All right, man. See what the Ravens come on with. They got AJ out there by himself.
They did have 2 of those 3 interceptions came last week. Did not hurt the Ravens as they won pretty handily, 50-12. So we got our chains ready. It is Torrance. Looks like he's by himself. And they are going to be moving it back to the 20. So with these new rule changes, that changed. So the touchback is back to the 20-yard line.
That's a lot of work.
So here's Webster. Takes the snap, and looks like there's going to be a flag before the snap. There's going to be a false start on the Ravens, and they're going to back 5 yards.
Ball on the 15-yard line. First and 15 for the Ravens.
So they'll regroup, rehuddle here.
I like the false start.
Duke's defense. There is a change on the Duke's defense this year, this week. Kayvon Burnett not here. He signed last week with the Ohio Valley Ironmen after the game. He's playing for them professionally. So he makes a step up. So Webster with two receivers on either side. Now he has a man in motion. Fakes the handoff, quick pass to the left. And he makes some moves around the end. Just one man to beat. That's A.J. Smith going 85 yards on the first snap of the game.
Touchdown, Ravens. Torrance.
A.J. Smith, another touchdown for him. He came in the game with 5 already, over 400 yards receiving. He'll add to that an 85-yard catch on the first play of the game. Ravens, just like that, they're up 6-0. Less than a minute in, 49 seconds into this game.
Torrance left to A.J. Smith.
So let's see if the Ravens will be kicking the extra point. That was a key last year's game. The Ravens were able to kick extra points. The Dukes did not have a kicker with them, and were going for 2. And the Ravens were able to pick up an extra point early on, which at one point late in the third quarter was 21-18 because of the 3 extra points.
Just a field goal, kicking off the ball. I mean, kicking
32-yard
That's
field
the
goal
headshot
attempt for
there.
Ravens.
GOAL, Mr. Field Goal.
So here we go, the extra point attempt.
Just a big kicker. My goodness.
Kick is just short. And it's going to be no good.
Is no good.
That was number 41, Jared Shelwick, just short. But the Ravens jump out to a quick lead, 6-0.
You got to make those field goals. You got kicker rankings coming.
For your chance to win. We're giving away t-shirts to random subscribers. Don't miss out. Subscribe now and you could be our next winner.
Sports streams. Connect with your local community and boost your brand. Email us today at reachmorecustomers@eDrivenScore.com. That's reachmorecustomers@eDrivenScore.com.
Want a free t-shirt? Hit like and subscribe to our channel right now for your chance to win. We're giving away t-shirts to random subscribers. Don't miss out. Subscribe now and you could be our next winner.
So we're back after the Ravens take a quick 6-0 lead. Jared Shelwick will be the one doing the kicking this time. The dynamic kickoff. Cameron Sleep back deep for the Dukes, and now he's being joined by Idaho Brown, who missed the past couple games. Good to see him back. Shelwick approaches. He needs to get it to the 20-yard line. It's going to make it. That's a live ball. Fleet picks it up at the 15. Went in sideways. Now he's finally making a way upfield to the sideline, and he will be out of bounds.
Torrance, number 4.
So the Dukes will have it first down about the 24-yard line. A little better field possession for them than there was for the Ravens.
All right, man. Dukes taking over on offense. Ravens coming out on defense.
First and 10 for the Dukes, and we welcome back a new face. Kamani Murray will be making his first appearance of the season. There he is coming onto the field. This will be his 9th season with the Dukes. Grady Kramer had handled the reins the first 2 games. Last week was Mike Crawford, who took a bit of a beating in West Virginia. I don't believe he's in uniform today. So we'll see who the running back is. A lot of times he's the running back. But it is Kamani Murray at quarterback. The Dukes break the huddle. 3 receivers out to the right. So that's going to be Mike. No, that's actually Idaho by itself on the left. So here's Kamani Murray, his first action in quite a while. Drop back, quick pass is incomplete. Looks like he might have been looking for Bryce Green on that, but he was rushed.
Incomplete pass.
It'll be second down.
Pass intended for number 4. It was 3 with incomplete pass.
So the Dukes will huddle up here to an incomplete pass for not quite as successful as Detroit's first play, which was an 85-yard touchdown pass from Torrance Webster to A.J. Smith. So Kyle Brown being welcome back to, as I said, he's missed past 2 games, so Dukes do get some weapons back today. See if they can help him out. Officials respotting the ball still at the 24, just in the middle of the field. Ravens came pretty deep today. They're sideline reminding the team not to jump off sides. Murray with the handoff. Not much there. Quickly met by Delvon Wells and Mauricio Jenkins. A loss of 2 on the play. Brings up 3rd and 12. Wells second on the team with 26 tackles. He had 12 when they played the Raiders. A big win for the Ravens. They beat the Racine Raiders 27-7. Here Murray scrambling out, being chased, throws the pass. It is complete to Bryce Green, but not going to be enough for a first down, out of bounds. Chased out by Jose Morris, as I mentioned, a lot of this Ravens team. Not maybe 4th down at the 28.
Look like they played this
Or the
last play.
Excuse me.
After that, we're going straight to the live stream, so make sure you hit the link if you want to watch the rest of the game.
So the Dukes will be, looks like they'll be bringing on the punt unit here.
4th down.
On 4th and about 6.
6.
Well, Taborn did a good job punting last week. It'll be a different punter this week, it looks like. Can't quite catch the number yet. High snap. The kick is a high kick. And just hoping for roll. They just roll sideways, so they're not even going to get the roll. Looks like that was Zion Arnold with the kick down at the 35-yard line. That's where the Ravens will have it when they take over with 11:50 left in the first quarter. So back, the Ravens a little tighter formation this time. They got Jayshon Barnes, look like a running back by Webster's side. It'll be a handoff to Barnes, works his way through the middle, and finally meets a group of Dukes.
2nd down.
That's it for us for the live stream. For the free live stream.
Looks like among those in there is Lamont Dixon, Ricky Sparks, 55. Also in on the stop. 6-yard pickup. So 2nd down for the Ravens. First time they've seen 2nd down today. And they break the huddle. This time 2 receivers to the right and an H-back. Another handoff to the left side. And maybe Dixon.
Webster, handoff to number
Which has Nick
86.
Johnson.
Fail.
Nick Johnson bringing down Jayshon Barnes, his 2nd carry. That's good for a first down for the Ravens as they work on the running game here. Down to the 23-yard line. A couple runs, pick up 12 yards. 6 yards each time. Not bad, although a couple of their running backs have been averaging 9 yards per carry, so it's actually a bit under their averages. I think Barnes is one of those, averaging over 9 yards per carry. So, same formation here for the, or similar at least for the Ravens. Webster takes a snap, but it's going to pass this time. Pass is batted down at the line. Looking for the end zone, didn't get there.
2nd and 10. On the 23-yard line. No gain.
So it'll be 2nd down for the Ravens. So Very successful play by the Duke's defense. They did cause a couple of turnovers last week. The defense, although they got beat up a little bit, they did make some plays here and there. Looking to see if they can build out on that this week against this powerful Ravens offense. Still Jaysean Barnes on the backfield, in the backfield. This time he's behind Webster. Sends a man in motion. Get 3 receivers on the left side. This could be a handoff to Barnes. Hold through the left. Nick Johnson grabs him by the legs, brings him down, short of the first down. But it is about another 6 or 7 yard gain. This one down to the 16, so it's a 7-yard gain. 3rd and 3.
3rd and 4.
While they scoot the ball up to the 16-yard line.
3rd and 3.
So still Barnes in the backfield. Webster on 3rd down. Takes the snap. It's a low snap. And he's going to be brought down. Howard Tidwell brings him down in the backfield. So that's going to be a 4th down for the Ravens in a bit of a decision. I think on 3 yards it would have been a pretty easy decision to go, but they're back to 4th and 10 at the 24. So the Dukes with a chance to get a big stop here, some momentum early in the game after the Ravens started this possession at the Dukes' 35-yard line. They did get 1 first down, but they are back at 4th and 10.
4th and 10 Ravens.
Just past 8.5 minutes to go in the first quarter. Webster likely passing, although he does have Barnes to his right. He does drop back to pass. He's got lots of time. He's going to pass it, finds the receiver open, makes a spin move. Another man misses. He's in a bounce, stays in bounds. Finally knocked out of bounds. Dominic Hanna with an impressive job getting down to the 2-yard line. 1st and goal.
1st and goal
for the Ravens.
The 2-yard line, Ravens.
Dominic Hanna, who had a couple touchdown passes or touchdown catches against the Dukes last year, he's been a big threat for the Ravens this year. He has 3 touchdowns on the season, over 200 yards, 12 catches. That'll be number 13 for him. So Ravens break the huddle, looking to add to the 6-0 lead. Jaysean Barnes, if he gets the handoff, a chance to punch in a touchdown here. Trying to receiver out. There's Barnes. Slips out through 1 tackle and he's in for the touchdown. 2-yard touchdown for Jaysean Barnes, his 2nd of the season. And that'll put the Ravens up 12-0 early on. Last year it was the Dukes who jumped out to the early 12-0 lead. This year it is the Ravens who are up 12-0 early. Again, NFL rules, so the extra point, the kick attempt will be from the 15-yard line. It'll be, looks like once again Jared Shelwick on to kick. His last one was just short. See if he can put a little more into this and get the Ravens up an extra point here. So, good snap, hold, kick is on its way, and this one makes it. And so, with that, exactly halfway through this first quarter, the Ravens now are up 13-0.
Want to reach more customers? Advertise your business during our live sports streams. Connect with your local community and boost your brand. Email us today at reachmorecustomers@eDrivenScore.com. That's reachmorecustomers@eDrivenScore.com.
Want a free t-shirt? Hit like and subscribe to our channel right now for your chance to win. We're giving away t-shirts to random subscribers. Don't miss out. Subscribe now and you could be our next winner.
And we're back, and apparently we're worn out Jared Shelwick, because this is A.J. Smith to kick. His kick is not going to make it into the landing zone. And so the Dukes will get the ball at the 45-yard line, or 40-yard line rather. Just under halfway into, or just over halfway into the first quarter.
Keep the ball, the pitch just.
So the Dukes were at the 24 when they returned it. This one will give them possession at the 40, their own 40-yard line.
Bro, that's
Lonnie Murray still working off some of that rust. His first game for a while. Completed one pass. His first pass was incomplete. The second one was a 6-yard gain. But the Dukes still had the punt. Let's see if the offense can work a little clock. Maybe cut into this 13-0 early Ravens lead. So looks like they're going to be spotting this at like the 45. So Murray takes a snap. Oh, and that pass is batted down.
Knocked down.
That was Cortez Tipton there to tip the pass.
Second and 10.
Living up to his name there, brings the second down. Good rush by Tipton and knocking the pass down. Brings up second down.
Renegades of license 220. 9 minutes left.
Under 7 minutes to go here. Dukes break the huddle. They have 2 receivers to either side of Murray and 1 running back. So Murray sends Kobe on spikes in motion. Takes a snap, looks Murray's way, goes deep to Idaho Brown. There is the flag. The back judge did not see it, did not throw the flag. Brown gave him some words, but the line judge saw the clear holding as Brown was pointing away. And that is going to be, actually they're going to call it pass interference. It's going to be a spot foul.
Against the Ravens.
Number 2 is
Automatic first down for your Cincinnati Boots.
We're going to move it all the way down to, looks like they're going down to the 30-yard line. So the Dukes in the Ravens territory. Idaho Brown making a difference in his return. Oh, actually, we're going to put it at the 45. So. Now some discussion on the spot.
I wonder if that receives score.
So the question, I think the question is, holding or pass interference? Was the pass in the air or not? The pass was not yet in the air, it would be holding. It was in the air, so it's going to be pass interference. And that will be a spot foul, and it will move the Dukes down to the Ravens' 30-yard line.
First and 10. Ball to the 30-yard line. Cincinnati Boots ball.
Now they have a great opportunity here to cut into this 13-0 lead. See if they can take advantage. They go back deep. Murray, it's going to be a handoff through the right side. Not much there. Swallowed up by 95, Tristan Pritchett. Is the Dukes running back. Down about 2 yards.
Second and 8. Ball at 28.
Second down for the Dukes. Maybe get a little something there. Maybe keeping the defense honest. It's like the line judge and the head official are still having a discussion about holding versus pass interference. But we've run a play, so that ship has sailed. Dukes with 2 receivers to either side. Cameron Fleet and Covey on spikes up top. Bryce Green and Idaho at the bottom. Oh, that is going to be a penalty on somebody. Cortez Tipton says it's on the Dukes. He felt somebody moved. And it looks like the line judge is going to agree with him. It's going to be a false start on the Dukes. Moving back 5 yards. Still second down.
Second and 13. Ball on the 33-yard line. Cincinnati Boots ball.
kind of moved the ball this time, this drive, mostly with a long pass interference penalty. I covered 25 yards. This time 3 receivers up to the top. Murray looking left, going to Ido Brown. It goes through his hands, incomplete.
Murray's pass hit the ground.
Attempted to hit that back shoulder, but just couldn't stop and jump and catch all at once. So that'll bring up third down for the Dukes from the Ravens' 33-yard line. Almost certain that the Dukes would go for it on fourth down. They break the huddle. It's like two to either side. Markel Hurd in the backfield this time. I think he'll be getting the ball, however. Murray takes a snap, steps up through the rush, trying to dance, cannot get out of Cortez Tipton, just kept grabbing at those feet, and finally Murray came down. That's going to move him back a couple yards. It's going to be fourth down for the Dukes, 4th and 15. Tipton, who came into this game with 8 sacks on the season, now making 9. He had 3.5 against Racine. So it'll be a fourth down and 15 for the Dukes. As predicted, they will be going for it. As Murray just couldn't quite get away from the rush that time. He goes deep and too far for Covion Spikes. Going to be a turnover on downs.
First and 10.
So 3:37 left. A nice drive by the Dukes comes to an end with the Ravens still on top, 13-0.
Want a free t-shirt? Hit like and subscribe to our channel right now for your chance to win. We're giving away t-shirts to random subscribers. Don't miss out. Subscribe now and you could be our next winner.
We're back here. The Ravens this time with 2 running backs in the backfield. Well, now just one. And it is a handoff. Nick Johnson, first one there. He got help from Lamont Dixon. There's DeMonte Maddox, number 20 with the carry. Looks like they might mark him out to the 40-yard line, which would be a 5-yard gain.
Ball on the 40-yard line, 2nd and 5. There's a flag on the field.
There might have been something that happened after the play, however. So there's going to be a sporting electronic going to get some Dukes tagged on to that. That'll be a first down for the Ravens. That'll move them into Dukes territory at the, I believe, the 45-yard line.
There's an automatic first down and 10 for the Detroit Ravens.
So the Ravens don't, or the Dukes don't need to give the Ravens any help here.
On the 25-yard line, first and 10 Ravens.
So we head under 3 minutes to go in the first quarter. Webster sends Daryl Frager, motion him back. Webster's going deep. He's got a man over the middle. It is picked off at the 10-yard line. He's still on his feet. Wiggles out of room. He's going downfield. He's at the 40 and finally steps out of bounds.
Interception, Cincinnati Dukes.
So the Dukes come up with a pick. and thwart that drive just like last week. The defense coming up with turnovers this time. It's an interception deep in their own territory, and the Dukes get the ball back with 2.5 left in the first quarter. So the offense back out there. Return was all the way back to the 43-yard line, a 33-yard return for the Dukes towards Webster. Looks like he had Dominic Hanna open, but then the safety just stepped in front of it at the last minute. And instead of a Ravens touchdown, it is a Dukes first down at their own 43-yard line. So Murray back on not on the center. He steps back. His pass is just could not quite haul it in. I think that looks like it was Idaho Brown. Long time connection, those two. Brown couldn't quite haul it in. Coming short of the first down.
Late, bro.
But I think the Dukes would take 2nd and 2 over 2nd and 10, which is where we're at. As 3 receivers go out to the right, Spikes, Sleet. And it looks like Green. Brown on lonesome at the bottom of the screen. Where he looks his way. Looks the other way. Too high for Brown. Green. On the right side. He was looking to Brown first. Scanned the field, came back to the right. Tried to hit Bryce Green. Pass was too high. Brings up 3rd down. Duke's trying to take advantage of this interception. They did at the very least keep the Ravens from adding to this 13-0 lead. But the Dukes would like to, even more than that, cut into the lead. As they break the huddle. 3rd and 10. Usual 2 receivers on your side and Corey back to where he's right. Corey drops back. Pressure right up the middle. He had nowhere to go. Looks like it was 92. Mike Turner just came right up the middle. He had some help, but Murray had nowhere to go and was sacked. Brings up 4th and long, and the Dukes are going to have to punt on this one.
4th and long.
So looks like Zion Arnold's going to get another chance to punt. The first one did not go so well. It went 6 yards. There is a man deep for the Ravens. So it looks like it might be Jose Morris. As we mentioned, he does a little bit of everything for this team. And punt return to that ledger. So Arnold takes the punt. This one a little bit better, not much, but a little, and does get a roll, a very nice roll, inside the 20-yard line, down to the 18, or we're going to call it the 19-yard line, but a great job by Arnold with 13 seconds left in the first quarter, pinning the Ravens back inside their own 20-yard line. So the Ravens will have it 1st and 10. We've got B.J. Mitchell in the backfield for them. He missed a game last year. He gets a quick handoff. He's around the right side, and he's going to be brought down by Lamont Dixon and Idaho Brown back there. That's going to be the end of the first quarter. So after 1 quarter play, the Ravens jumping out to a 13-0 lead on the Cincinnati Dukes.
Celebrate your special day with custom hoodies and sweatshirts from almosttwins.com. Whether it's your wedding date or anniversary, wear it close to your heart and show the world your love. Matching never felt so meaningful. Our cozy hoodies and sweatshirts are perfect for couples who want to cherish their special moments together. Personalize yours today and make that date unforgettable. Visit almosttwins.com and create your love story in style. Almosttwins.com is where every date becomes a statement.
Want to reach more customers? Advertise your business during our live sports streams. Connect with your local community and boost your brand. Email us today at reachmorecustomers@eDrivenScore.com. That's reachmorecustomers@eDrivenScore.com.
Want a free t-shirt? Hit like and subscribe to our channel right now for your chance to win. We're giving away t-shirts to random subscribers. Don't miss out. Subscribe now and you could be our next winner.
We're back for the second quarter. The Ravens look to add to this lead. This time it is a handoff on a jet sweep. It's wiggling out. It looked like he was shredded. He's still up. Breaks through a tackle and out of bounds finally. That was Daryl Frager.
Webster, and on to Frager.
Somehow staying up. Finally pushed out by Dante Richards. It's going to be just short of a first down. It's going to be a third down, but a great job of making it third and more than that. The 28. Third and one. So Frager, for all his work, he gets taken out of the game. So he goes to the sidelines. I would not be surprised to see Mitchell get a handoff here. So that's who's still left there behind Webster. It is, oh, there's some whistles before the snap. It was Mitchell going into the line. And it's going to be a false start on the Ravens. It's going to make this decision a little tougher. Because it'll be 3rd and 6 with the 23.
Ball on the 23-yard line.
We got Webster and Mitchell is still the running back, but this time he is to his right. The 3 receivers to the left. It is going to be Webster dropping back to pass. Flipping a pass to Mitchell, who's on the sideline. He stiff arms well. Was stiff armed Dante Richards, who did hold on to make the tackle. But it was still a first down for the Ravens. Nice play. Gets them out to the 41-yard line, an 18-yard pickup.
1st and 10. Ball on the 41-yard line.
So we got the Ravens pick up a first down here. The last drive ended in an interception. Before that, they had a long field with a short drive, one play, 85-yard touchdown pass, and then a short field that resulted in another touchdown. They started at the Duke's 35-yard line after a poor punt. This one, a much better punt, gave the Ravens some more work to do. And we're going to have a timeout by the Dukes before we see what they do next on 1st and 10. 13 minutes to go exactly.
Want to reach more customers? Advertise your business during our live sports streams. Connect with your local community and boost your brand. Email us today at reachmorecustomers@eDrivenScore.com. That's reachmorecustomers@eDrivenScore.com.
Want a free t-shirt? Hit like and subscribe to our channel right now for your chance to win. We're giving away t-shirts to random subscribers. Don't miss out. Subscribe now and you could be our next winner.
Want to reach more customers? Advertise your business during our live sports streams. Connect with your local community and boost your brand. Email us today at reachmorecustomers@eDrivenScore.com. That's reach more customers at eDrivenScore.com.
Back to action. It'll be first down for the Ravens. Mr. sends his man in motion. It'll be a handoff and stood up at the line. The handoff was Lorenzo White Jr. stood up by Trajan Keaton for 1 yard gain, looks like. 2nd and 9. Nice job by Keaton, standing up his ball carrier at the line of scrimmage. I believe Lorenzo White, we saw him with the Bills a few weeks ago. Now we see him in the backfield for the Ravens.
Ball on the 42-yard line.
He will still be back there with Torrance Webster. Webster with both touchdown passes. He moved White to the left side this time. It's going to be a short pass. And tripped up by Howard Tidwell is Vincent Howard. Just Ravens quickly to the line on 3rd down from the 46, a 4-yard gain.
4-yard gain for the Ravens. 35. Ball on the 46-yard
Some
line.
Bills do this quite a bit when they were here. Webster, his pass is complete. A.J. Smith slipped through a tackle, pointing to a blocker, and he's going to make his way all the way. 54 yards for A.J. Smith. Quite a game for him so far.
Touchdown Ravens.
Smith,
to A.J. Smith.
made the catch, spun out of one tackle, put out the block, and just eased his way in for a 54-yard touchdown following a 85-yard touchdown earlier. He's over 100 yards receiving already on those 2 catches. He's also up to 7 touchdowns on the season. So it's now 19-0 Ravens. And looks like the return of Jared Shelwick to kick for the extra point. The 33-yard kick. It looks like he might have moved it up to the 32 after the first one was a little short. So, good snap and hold. Shelwick's kick is going to be good. Garrett sneaks it over the crossbar. With 11:28 left in the second quarter, the Ravens push their lead to 20-0.
Want to reach more customers? Advertise your business during our live sports streams. Connect with your local community and boost your brand. Email us today at reachmorecustomers@eDrivenScore.com. That's reachmorecustomers@eDrivenScore.com.
Free t-shirt? Hit like and subscribe to our channel right now for your chance to win. We're giving away t-shirts to random subscribers. Don't miss out. Subscribe now and you could be our next winner.
So we're back here. Another dynamic kickoff. It'll be A.J. Smith scoring the touchdown and now doing the kicking, at least before the kickoffs. Cameron Street among the 2 back deep for the Dukes. His kick is going to make it into the landing zone and goes out of bounds. So that'll move them up to, I believe, about the 40-yard line. It looks like they're going to give them the 45. So Zoops will have it 1st and 10 at the 45, is what I'm going to say.
It's the same rules as the regular kickoff. Line up is different. You got to kick it back.
we got the Kamani Murray out there for another experience here. Looking to see if he get the Duke's offense going as they trail 20-0 under 11 minutes to go in the second quarter. Dukes did get the one first down on the pass interference, but that's been about it for their offense. Breaking the huddle with one receiver out wide. That's going to be Kobe on spikes. 3 to the bottom of the screen. Murray takes a snap. He escapes the pressure. Pass is juggled. And they're going to give the catch to Cameron Sleet. Looked like he might have juggled it. So, 4-yard catch for Sleet. Brings up 2nd and 6. The Dukes has look to get into Ravens territory. Still 1 yard away at the 49-yard line. 2nd down.
2nd and 6. For the Dukes.
Murray with some extra protection looks like this time. Drops back to pass. And he's...
Did he follow that? That was an early miss.
They're going to say he was in the grasp. So kind of fortunate for the Dukes. Mauricio Jenkins did have him in the grasp, and then Cortez tipped and slapped the ball away. But they are going to call it in grasp. A break for the Dukes. Sorely needed break for the Dukes, if you can call it that. Still a sack and bring up 3rd down. But I think Cortez tipped and scooped it up, and he was on his way for a touchdown if they did not blow that play dead.
3rd and 11. All on the 44-yard line. Dukes.
So Ravens have had quite a bit of success getting to Kamani Murray here today. Said it's his first game back in a while, so kind of rounding into form here. So it was, I think there was a scoreboard issue here.
Oh, the scoreboard went out.
So let me keep the time on the field here. It's 20-0. Ravens is our score. The scoreboard showed 9:50 last time. Looks like it should be around 9:10. There we go. There's our forward's back. So it looks like everything's back to normal here. It'll be 3rd down for the Dukes as we head back to play. Markel Hurd in the backfield. Flanking Murray. Takes the snap. Look at this pass off. Oh! Hit his receiver, Covey on spikes, right between the numbers, but he could not hold on. And that'll bring up 4th down for the Dukes.
That's why he coming up.
So the Dukes caught a break with the early whistle on the sack, but they cannot take advantage. Looks like we'll have looks like Zion Arnold will be back out to punt. Again, his first punt went just 6 yards. The second one pinned the Ravens inside their own 20-yard line. So wasn't the greatest punt, but it got a very good roll. Dukes are hoping for another good roll on this kick. Arnold. Low snap. He is going to be brought down in the backfield, tipped in, and Lorenzo White there to bring him down. And the Ravens will have it with 8 minutes to go. They'll get the ball at the Dukes' 30-yard line. The chance to add to a 20-0 lead. Torrance Webster, once again taking over for the Ravens. Look like Lorenzo White will again be the running back for him. Sends his receiver in motion. It's going to be a hit off to White, who's through the left side. Or actually, that's not White. He's going to stop right on Brown. It looks like on the stop.
To number 31.
Actually, Antonio Brown with that carry. Sido Brown, one of those tackling results was helped by Austin Blackshear after a run down to the 26-yard line, a 4-yard gain. So we got Freeman. We got two blockers for the running back this time. Well, one goes out of motion here. Webster takes a snap, pitches it over to the running back, who makes a man miss. Sido Brown might have tripped him up as he fell down.
Webster connects to Brown.
That was again Antonio Brown with the carry. This one down to the 23. So a third down for the Ravens. See if the Dukes can get their second stop. They got an interception earlier in the game.
6:27.5. Ravens look like in a strong position.
They've got, I don't know if that's Brad Mitchell back there in the backfield, perhaps. Oh, it is not Mitchell. Mark Maddox on the stop. That was Lance Mitchell on the carry.
On the 22-yard line, Ravens ball.
Down to the 22. It'll bring up a fourth down. So, fourth down. Chance for the Dukes to get off the field here. Keep this deficit 20 nothing right now. It is going to be, there's some movement on the right side.
Penalty flags on the field.
I think it's going to be 5 yards further back for the Ravens now. That is the case.
5-yard penalty against the Detroit Ravens.
So it'll still be fourth down. So let's see.
4th and 7.
Ravens had a situation like this earlier in the game. They had a 4th and short, had a penalty, and then ended up running a little screen pass. They got down to the 2-yard line. See if they follow that script again. Webster is going to take the step, drop back again to the running back, who cannot haul it in. He had Lance Mitchell. Looked like they were going to run that same play again. This time Mitchell drops the ball, and it is a stop for the Dukes. They get the ball back with just under 5 minutes remaining. So the Dukes offense heads back onto the field after their second stop of the game. The first was on an interception. This time a turnover on downs. Got some help for the Ravens, but they will take it. The Dukes right now still looking for their first win of the season, so they will take any help they can get at the moment. It's been a very tough schedule they've been playing. Been playing some of the top 3A teams in the country. The Motor City Rams, these Detroit Ravens. They played a professional team last week. Even the Michigan Bills have been a very tough opponent. Was evidenced by how they did not quit and came back at the end to take that game away from the Dukes after only a 32-29 game a few weeks ago. So the Dukes, see if they can come back here. They're down 20-0. 5 minutes to go, first quarter. Monty Murray. Looks like the end jumped. They are going to blow the play dead. He was, as they say, unabated the quarterback. They're actually going to call this one against the Dukes. No, it's an off correction. It's an offside. It is offsides on the Ravens. So, I think because they had stopped the play, the White Hat thought maybe it was they decided it was a false start, but it was just elevated the quarterback situation, which also stops the play. This will be 1st and 5 for the Dukes.
First and 5, ball on the 32-yard line.
Send the receivers out first on this play. Cameron Sleet, Idaho Brown to the right. Kovion Spikes to the left, now joined by Bryce Green. Murray takes a snap. Floats one out. Oh! Just could not connect with Idaho Brown. Might have been a good decision because the safety was coming over Jose Morris. If Idaho had made a play on that ball, I think Jose was going to make a play on him, and it would not have been a very nice play. Would have been a hard hit. So it'll be bring up 2nd down for the Dukes. It's offside, but still 2nd and 5. So the Dukes send 3 receivers out right. Idaho Brown getting instructions from Murray, and now he is out to the left. Murray takes a snap. It's not going to be good. He was trying to connect with Kovion Spikes. He just did not have that timing down. Not the sharpest we've seen Kamani Murray. As I mentioned, it's been a while since he's played. I believe his last game he played was the BCFL championship game against the Columbus Gladiators, and the Dukes won that championship last year. Their 2nd straight BCFL championship. Dukes haven't placed much AA competition since then. They've been really stepping it up this year. Later in the year, you might see some of that pay off, hopefully. So Monty Murray communicating with the receivers. And gets a snap. Floats the pass out. Spikes it. Almost intercepted. Kelly Barnett had it and just couldn't hold on as he hit the ground. Murray was looking for Kovion Spikes on the play. Bring up 4th down for the Dukes. Still 4th and 5 for the offside penalty. See if they go for this one or try to punt. Punting has been a 50-50 proposition here, if that. Some confusion on the Duke sideline, in fact, about whether they will be punting or not, it looks like. Duke's still deciding on, I think ultimately the decision will be to punt. Before that, we have a timeout beforehand. So it's 2:13 left. It's 20-0 Ravens. 4th down for the Dukes as they decide what they're going to do.
Want to reach more customers? Advertise your business during our live sports streams. Connect with your local community and boost your brand. Email us today at reachmorecustomers@eDrivenScore.com. That's reachmorecustomers@eDrivenScore.com.
Want a free t-shirt? Hit like and subscribe to our channel right now for your chance to win. We're giving away t-shirts to random subscribers. Don't miss out. Subscribe now and you could be our next winner.
So in the end, it looks like the offense has won out. The Duke's offense is back out onto the field. go for this fourth down. Fourth and 5 from their own 32-yard line. Dukes trailing 20 to nothing.
Going for it. 32-yard line.
So, Monty Murray.
Feel like they can get 4 yards, 5 yards, 4 for 5. Should say that.
Taking the snap. He floats one out. It is intercepted.
Jose Morris.
So Jose Morris brings it in. I guess that's kind of like a punt
Jose Morris of the Ravens.
at the 50-yard line.
First and 10.
And that's where the Ravens will have it. So we'll call that a 12-yard punt almost. We get to the 2-minute warning, the Ravens leading 20 to nothing.
2-minute warning.
Every love story is unique, and every date has a story. Celebrate your special day with custom hoodies and sweatshirts from almosttwins.com. Whether it's your wedding date or anniversary, wear it close to your heart and show the world your love. Matching never felt so meaningful. Our cozy hoodies and sweatshirts are perfect for couples who want to cherish their special moments together. Personalize yours today and make that date unforgettable. Visit almosttwins.com and create your love story in style. Almosttwins.com is where every date becomes a statement.
Want a free t-shirt? Hit like and subscribe to our channel right now for your chance to win. We're giving away t-shirts to random subscribers. Don't miss out. Subscribe now and you could be our next winner.
So the Ravens offense back on the field trying to add to this 20 to nothing lead before halftime. 2 minutes to go. So the Dukes were in a similar position last week. It was 19 to nothing about this point. And the Ironmen added 2 late touchdowns in the half, really kind of blew that game open. Up to 32 to nothing by halftime. So this Webster pass is tipped and incomplete. He was looking for Dominic Hanna, who could not haul it in. Pass was fired over the middle. Brings up second down for the Ravens. A few incomplete passes for Webster. He's had an impressive day so far. 2 touchdown passes, both to A.J. Smith. Both of some length, 54 yards and 85 yards. Ravens also scored on a 2-yard touchdown by Jayshon Barnes. So they built this 20 to nothing lead. Got a tight formation here for 2nd and 10 with less than 2 minutes to go in the half, but we'll see what they got going on. It is Barnes, the running back. There's fake to Hanna. Quick pass out to the right. And the short game. Sean Hooper on the stop. Pass is complete to Vincent Howard. We're at 3rd down.
Short hands catches everything. And try to make
36.
Well, that's a 44-yard line. 3rd and 4. Ravens quick way to the line. Less than 1:30 to go in the half. This time Barnes sent out wide. Webster is going to be doing it himself. He gets the pass off. It is complete to Hanna, who is trying to break the tackle, cannot.
Webster connects to Hanna.
It's like Idaho Brown was among those on the stop. There's a timeout by the Ravens. With 1:06 to go, they have a first down at the Dukes 27. Ravens back with a minute to go. Looks like now the Dukes trying to hold on and get the halftime trailing just 20-0, which is where we stand now. Ravens driving at the 27-yard line. Another tight formation. Webster slips his hands. He falls on it. Looks like DeAndre Jackson touched him down. And we're going to have another timeout by the Ravens as they stop the clock with under a minute ago. 55 seconds left. 7-yard loss on that play. So then back to the 34. So as we mentioned, Dukes in the middle of a very tough stretch of their schedule. The start of their schedule is almost brutal. They opened up against Michigan Bills. Just had a lead in that game, but couldn't hold on. But they back to win that 32-29. Then they played went up to Michigan, played the Motor City Rams, who won the PFA last year, and the Dukes gave them a game, but lost 13-6. Last week they played a pro team, the Ohio Valley Ironmen. This week they're playing the Ravens, one of the best teams in the country. Next week doesn't get a whole lot easier. They go to Indy to play the Indy Bison, and then they're back home against the Midwest Vengeance in 2 weeks. That'd be June 28th. So 2nd and 17 after the bad snap. Webster, this one much better. Webster fires the pass. He has man over the middle. That was Vincent Howard with the catch. So they're down to the 10-yard line.
1st and 10.
Under 30 seconds to go. The Ravens getting things organized. Webster pumps. Still pumps. Fires into the end zone. Incomplete. Looked like he had Hannah in the end zone, but just he threw left and Hannah was going right. So 18 seconds left. The 2nd and 10. Or probably 2nd and goal actually at the 10. $18 seconds left. Duke's trying to hold on. Ravens trying to add to a 20-0 lead. Opening up a little more this time with the 3 receivers out to the left. So I'm thinking that's Barnes in the backfield. Hannah on his lonesome on the right. Webster takes snap. He's going to Hannah. He's in the end zone for the touchdown. 10-yard strike to Dominic Hannah. He scored 2 touchdowns against the Dukes last year. He has one this year.
Detroit Ravens.
With 14 seconds left in the half, the Ravens extend their lead to 26-0. So they will, looks like they're going to be kicking again as the ball's be marked at the 15. So another, actually they were breaking the huddle. This is going to be a 2-point attempt, it appears. Which that'll be back at the 3-yard line. So the Ravens, we've worn out the leg of Jared Shelwick. The Ravens will go for 2. 14 seconds left in the half. Up 26-0. Sean Barnes, the running back. Looks like this time they have AJ Smith by himself on the left. It's going to be a wildcat kind of play. Jose Morris' pass is incomplete. And it'll remain 26-0 Ravens with 14 seconds left in the first half. The Ravens looking to add to their 6-0 mark. Looks like they're on their way. They've had some pretty impressive wins. Beat the Kalamazoo Titans 21-0. They went on the road, beat the Cleveland Rams 35-12. A 51-6 win against the Beaver County Arctic Bengals. Shut out the Cuyahoga Fall Rapids 35-0. Then in a big showdown, beat the Racing Raiders 27-7. Last week, they came away with a 50-12 win on the road against the Muskegon County Cavalry Knights. This one, they're up 26-0 to approach halftime against the Cincinnati Dukes. And starting a new kick here, we have Kyle Kabasicki, we'll say, number 72. On the kick, let's see if he can make it into the landing zone. So, he approaches it, and the kick is going to be just short. So the Dukes will have it they'll put it, not sure if the 40 or the 45, I thought it was the 40, but maybe we're doing the 45 today. So the Dukes have 5 seconds left, see if they elect to win a player, they can take a knee. And head into halftime, down 26-0. I haven't moved the ball a whole lot this so far, so I don't blame him for taking a knee and just going into halftime and talking things over. So I think we'll probably be taking a knee because they had some back deep. Although, yeah. Regular formation here. Let's see what they do here. Time for really one play. Yeah, I think they're going to take a knee. And that is looking. So we're off these last 5 seconds and we'll head into halftime. Troy Ravens with a big lead. 26-0 Ravens at halftime up on the Cincinnati Dukes.
Every love story is unique, and every date has a story. Celebrate your special day with custom hoodies and sweatshirts from almosttwins.com. Whether it's your wedding date or anniversary, wear it close to your heart and show the world your love. Matching never felt so meaningful. Our cozy hoodies and sweatshirts are perfect for couples who want to cherish their special moments together. Personalize yours today and make that date unforgettable. Visit almosttwins.com and create your love story in style. Almosttwins.com is where every date becomes a statement.
The endorsements and the glitz of professional sports, there exists a hidden realm where the game is played not for fame or fortune, but for pure passion. Welcome to the underground football scene. Here, there are no stadiums filled with thousands of cheering fans, no TV contracts, and no lucrative shoe deals. Just men, united by a love for the game. These are the Cincinnati Dukes, a semi-pro football team that embodies the spirit of resilience and brotherhood. Every practice, every tackle, every touchdown tells a story of sacrifice and dedication. In this arena, the stakes are not measured in dollars, but in heart and soul. It's about representing your community, forging lifelong friendships, and keeping the love of football alive against all odds. Join us as we explore the journey of the Cincinnati Dukes, a testament to the unwavering spirit of those who play for the love of the game.
Want a free t-shirt? Hit like and subscribe to our channel right now for your chance to win. We're giving away t-shirts to random subscribers. Don't miss out. Subscribe now and you could be our next winner.
Want to reach more customers? Advertise your business during our live sports streams. Connect with your local community and boost your brand. Email us today at reachmorecustomers@eDrivenScore.com. That's reachmorecustomers@eDrivenScore.com.
Every love story is unique, and every date has a story. Celebrate your special day with custom hoodies and sweatshirts from almosttwins.com. Whether it's your wedding date or anniversary, wear it close to your heart and show the world your love. Matching never felt so meaningful. Our cozy hoodies and sweatshirts are perfect for couples who want to cherish their special moments together. Personalize yours today and make that date unforgettable. Visit almosttwins.com and create your love story in style. Almosttwins.com is where every date becomes a statement.
Want a free t-shirt? Hit like and subscribe to our channel right now for your chance to win. We're giving away t-shirts to random subscribers. Don't miss out. Subscribe now and you could be our next winner.
In a world dominated by million-dollar contracts, flashy endorsements, and the glitz of professional sports, there exists a hidden realm where the game is played not for fame or fortune, but for pure passion. Welcome to the underground football scene. Here, there are no stadiums filled with thousands of cheering fans, no TV contracts, and no lucrative shoe deals. Just men, united by a love for the game. These are the Cincinnati Dukes, a semi-pro football team that embodies the spirit of resilience and brotherhood. Every practice, every tackle, every touchdown tells a story of sacrifice and dedication. In this arena, the stakes are not measured in dollars, but in heart and soul. It's about representing your community, forging lifelong friendships, and keeping the love of football alive against all odds. Join us as we explore the journey of the Cincinnati Dukes, a testament to the unwavering spirit of those who play for the love of the game.
Want to reach more customers? Advertise your business during our live sports streams. Connect with your local community and boost your brand. Email us today at reachmorecustomers@eDrivenScore.com. That's reachmorecustomers@eDrivenScore.com.
In a world dominated by million-dollar contracts, flashy endorsements, and the glitz of professional sports, there exists a hidden realm where the game is played not for fame or fortune, but for pure passion. Welcome to the underground football scene. Here, there are no stadiums filled with thousands of cheering fans, no TV contracts, and no lucrative shoe deals. Just men, united by a love for the game. These are the Cincinnati Dukes, a semi-pro football team that embodies the spirit of resilience and brotherhood. Every practice, every tackle, every touchdown tells a story of sacrifice and dedication. In this arena, the stakes are not measured in dollars, but in heart and soul. It's about representing your community, forging lifelong friendships, and keeping the love of football alive against all odds. Join us as we explore the journey of the Cincinnati Dukes, a testament to the unwavering spirit of those who play for the love of the game.
Every love story is unique, and every date has a story. Celebrate your special day with custom hoodies and sweatshirts from almosttwins.com. Whether it's your wedding date or anniversary, wear it close to your heart and show the world your love. Matching never felt so meaningful. Our cozy hoodies and sweatshirts are perfect for couples who want to cherish their special moments together. Personalize yours today and make that date unforgettable. Visit almosttwins.com and create your love story in style. AlmostTwins.com is where every date becomes a statement.
Want a free t-shirt? Hit like and subscribe to our channel right now for your chance to win. We're giving away t-shirts to random subscribers. Don't miss out. Subscribe now and you could be our next winner.
Want to reach more customers? Advertise your business during our live sports streams. Connect with your local community and boost your brand. Email us today at reachmorecustomers@eDrivenScore.com. That's reachmorecustomers@eDrivenScore.com.
Every love story is unique, and every date has a story. Celebrate your special day with custom hoodies and sweatshirts from AlmostTwins.com. Whether it's your wedding date or anniversary, wear it close to your heart and show the world your love. Matching never felt so meaningful. Our cozy hoodies and sweatshirts are perfect for couples who want to cherish their special moments together. Personalize yours today and make that date unforgettable. Visit AlmostTwins.com and create your love story in style. AlmostTwins.com is where every date becomes a statement.
Want a free t-shirt? Hit like and subscribe to our channel right now for your chance to win. We're giving away t-shirts to random subscribers. Don't miss out. Subscribe now and you could be our next winner.
Want to reach more customers? Advertise your business during our live sports streams. Connect with your local community and boost your brand. Email us today at reachmorecustomers@eDrivenScore.com. That's reachmorecustomers@eDrivenScore.com.
In a world dominated by million-dollar contracts, flashy endorsements, and the glitz of professional sports, there exists a hidden realm where the game is played not for fame or fortune, but for pure passion. Welcome to the underground football scene. Here, there are no stadiums filled with thousands of cheering fans, no TV contracts, and no lucrative shoe deals. Just men, united by a love for the game. These are the Cincinnati Dukes, a semi-pro football team that embodies the spirit of resilience and brotherhood. Every practice, every tackle, every touchdown tells a story of sacrifice and dedication. In this arena, the stakes are not measured in dollars, but in heart and soul. It's about representing your community, forging lifelong friendships, and keeping the love of football alive against all odds. Join us as we explore the journey of the Cincinnati Dukes, a testament to the unwavering spirit of those who play for the love of the game.
Hey folks, welcome back to Mark's Stadium in Cincinnati, Ohio, where the Cincinnati Dukes are taking on the Detroit Ravens. Right now the score is 26-0 at halftime with 4:38 left in the game and everything. This has been one heck of a backbreaker for the Dukes and everything. I mean, Detroit is supposed to be one of the heaviest, highly favored teams in the land in semi-pro football and everything. Dan Wright over here, he's been doing the announcing here. Now Dan, tell me one thing. What do you think about our chance of coming back from a 26-point deficit?
Well, I don't know if coming back is going to be the main focus of the Dukes. They'll probably just want to get some things right, get things going in the right direction. 26-0 is a pretty steep hill to climb, especially against a team like the Ravens. We have seen some comebacks before. We saw the Bills come back against the Dukes a few weeks ago. I don't think we'll be seeing a repeat of that. But Dukes had Lonnie Murray working his way back. His first game back in quite a few months. So want to see him kind of work on some of that rust and rebuild some of those relationships he has with his receivers and just get a few good things going in the second half.
Well, what do you think about Murray's arm with the Dukes? I mean, he's our QB and everything. He's showing pretty good potential and everything, but he's missing some of his intended marks here and there.
Well, it's a couple of things. As I said, just kind of the rust of coming back, and then the Ravens haven't made it very easy. They have a pretty good pass rush. We've seen Cortez Tipton come in there a couple times. He came with 8 sacks, and he has another one, and maybe should have had another already. So he's been giving them fits back there, and just really trying to work back. I'd taken some time off, and Grady Kramer had taken over. So now we're working combined a little bit, and hopefully in the end we'll have two pretty premier quarterbacks like the Dukes have had the last year or so.
Yeah, we got a away game coming up where they're taking on the Indy Bison, and then after that they come back home to take on the Midwest Vengeance and everything. What do you think about those two teams coming in? One on the road over in the good old Circle Center of Indianapolis, and the other one right back here at home at Mark Stadium in Cincinnati.
Well, the Bison will be another tough test for the Dukes. Ravens aren't here at 6-0. The Bison are right behind them in the PFA standings at 5-1. In a pretty tight race in that 3A tier for the PFA. So it'll be another tough test for the Dukes. Another chance, hopefully, once they get through this round of tier 3 PFA teams, which that will be the last one. The schedule will break a little bit, and those last few games, hopefully, those tough games will pay off. The other ones aren't easy, but the opponents aren't quite on that same level, I don't believe, and hopefully Dukes will make that pay off and finish the season strong.
Well, I hope so too. Well, we're going to go to a commercial break in a few seconds. Again, the score at halftime with 1:42 left at halftime. The Ravens 26, the Dukes 0, right here at Mark Stadium here in the heart of Cincinnati, Ohio. We will be right back here on eDriven Score.
Want a free t-shirt? Hit like and subscribe to our channel right now for your chance to win. We're giving away t-shirts to random subscribers. Don't miss out. Subscribe now and you could be our next winner.
Want to reach more customers? Advertise your business during our live sports streams. Connect with your local community and boost your brand. Email us today at reachmorecustomers@eDrivenScore.com. That's reachmorecustomers@eDrivenScore.com.
Every love story is unique, and every date has a story. Celebrate your special day with custom hoodies and sweatshirts from almosttwins.com. Whether it's your wedding date or anniversary, wear it close to your heart and show the world your love. Matching never felt so meaningful. Our cozy hoodies and sweatshirts are perfect for couples who want to cherish their special moments together. Personalize yours today and make that date unforgettable. Visit almosttwins.com and create your love story in style. Almosttwins.com is where every date becomes a statement.
Want to reach more customers? Advertise your business during our live sports streams. Connect with your local community and boost your brand. Email us today at reachmorecustomers@eDrivenScore.com. That's reachmorecustomers@eDrivenScore.com.
Want a free t-shirt? Hit like and subscribe to our channel right now for your chance to win. We're giving away t-shirts to random subscribers. Don't miss out. Subscribe now and you could be our next winner.
Want to reach more customers? Advertise your business during our live sports streams. Connect with your local community and boost your brand. Email us today at reachmorecustomers@eDrivenScore.com. That's reachmorecustomers@eDrivenScore.com.
Want a free t-shirt? Hit like and subscribe to our channel right now for your chance to win. We're giving away t-shirts to random subscribers. Don't miss out. Subscribe now and you could be our next winner.
We're back here for the second half. Slight delay as one of the Duke's players got injured warming up, so he's coming off the field. So just getting everything settled here as we get ready to start the second half with the Ravens up 26-0. 3 touchdown passes by Torrance Webster, 2 to A.J. Smith. The other one I believe to Dominic Kama. And then a Jayshon Barnes 2-yard touchdown run. The Ravens up 26-0. The Dukes walking a few new parts back, still trying to work some guys back into the fold. Lonnie Murray back at quarterback. Saw Dominic Williams, he got an interception in the first half. Trenton Brown's been working in at running back. Daryl Moore out there on the field communicating with everybody. I think we're almost ready to start play. Dukes, so I believe the Cameron Sleet and Dominic Williams will be back for the Dukes to return. Assuming Kyle Kabasicki can get this kick inside the 20-yard line into the landing zone. Otherwise, Dukes will get it. Looks like today they've been placing at the 45-yard line. So, Kabasicki up the kick. It is going to not quite make it into the landing zone. So
That's the second, the third kick they tried to kick.
Dukes ball.
The second one that didn't make it to the landing spot. Dukes will take over.
At the, as I said, the 45 has been the starting spot today. So Dukes start at their own 45-yard line. Lonnie Murray out there for another half. Showed a few glimpses in that first half. Let's see if he can improve a little more. Get ready for next week in Indy. It's going to be a fake handoff. Oh, quick pass looking for Kovion Spikes. Cannot make the connection. Moves up second down. The Dukes. So Bryce Green coming off after this play. Around asking for the play call. Dukes break the huddle. Kovion Spikes. Dominic Williams. And Cameron Sleet. Up to the left. Echo Brown on the lump goes out to the right. Where he takes a snap. He's going for Brown. And they cannot make the connection. The pass would have been complete out of bounds. So that'll bring up third down for the Dukes.
Incomplete pass.
Look to take advantage of this.
Start
With the kick not making it to late zone, the Dukes got the start at the 45-yard line. They have not been able to advance past that yet. Third down play. Most likely another pass. Murray has been off the mark his first 2 of this drive. Trenton Brown in the backfield with him. Taking over from Mike Crawford today. Mike was actually played quarterback last week. He's usually the running back. It's Trenton who goes to the right side. Murray slides to the right. Hits Dominic Williams. Cuts back inside. He gets past the 45. He's got a first down. He's still up. He's breaking back to the left-hand side. Still on his feet inside the 20. Down to the 10. Cuts inside to the 5. And finally out of bounds. Dominic Williams with quite an effort. He picks up 50, was about 53 yards inside the 5-yard line. It'll be first and goal for the Dukes. They look to cut into a 26-0 lead down to the 4-yard line. First and goal for the Dukes. See if they can cash in here.
First time Dukes in the red zone. See what they do.
Dukes have not run the ball a lot. See if they try here now that they are inside the 5 and down to the 4-yard line. DeAndre Jackson is the running back next to Murray. Murray floats pass out to the right. It is incomplete. There is a flag. He was looking to hit Idaho Brown. Pass interference is a call, which will make it first and goal at the 1.
After this is 2 goals.
So the Dukes with a chance to score. They're now down to the 1-yard line. See if they can punch this one in. It's been a while since they scored. They were shut out last week against Ohio Valley. The week before, they just scored one. Scored once against the Rams. So again, it's DeAndre Jackson, the running back. Oh. There's some movement all around there.
Penalty flag on the field.
This one's going to be against the Dukes, and move back 5 yards.
First 5-yard penalty against the Cincinnati Dukes.
So,
First and 6.
Into
First and goal.
run it in, and that might change their plans there. Of
Cincinnati Dukes ball.
course, from the 4-yard line, they tried the fade out to Idaho. And got a penalty to push them up to the 1-yard line. So, see if they go back to that. Idaho is once again down by himself to the right. Actually, now he's joined by, I believe that's Cameron Sleet. Toby on spikes and Bryce Green on the other side. Murray floats pass, cannot connect with Trenton Brown.
Murray's pass intended for number 6 for the Dukes. Antonio Morris
We've
is
seen
incomplete
the
pass.
Ravens run that play.
Second and goal from the 6-yard line.
Running back leak out and pick up some good yards. He got a first down once and should have got a first down the other time. But running back to the ball.
First time it's a red zone.
Dukes did not make the connection this time. Second and goal from the 6. Officials looking some things out here. I don't know if they were talking about the spot, which hash we're on. So now things are set. It'll be second and goal for the Dukes. Looks like Markel Hurd back there running back. Murray steps up.
Keep in his face. And he's
And
Murray with the
he
quarterback
is brought
keeper.
down. Looks like Delvin Wells is among those to swallow him up there. Not much room for Murray to escape. This is just a yard. We got third and goal. The Dukes move back. They were at the 1-yard line, and the penalty moved back. Now it is third and
7.
goal.
Ball on the 7-yard line.
third and goal from the 7-yard line.
It's DeAndre Jackson now the running back. Murray rolls out to his right. Bumps. Now he throws.
Good defense.
And Cameron Sleet cannot bring that one in. It'll bring up fourth down.
Murray's pass intended for number 4.
13. Yeah, I like bigger tight end. Play good ball, man. And you address them.
So the fourth down now for the Dukes. 7-yard line. See if they can punch this one in. Counting 26 to nothing.
And Jerry was switching up on it. I don't think I ever had a
Dukes looking to get some points on the board.
That would be bad.
I think we're going to have a timeout by the Dukes
Timeout, Dukes.
at the 7-minute mark. So, fourth and goal. The Dukes are going to talk this one over.
Want a free t-shirt? Hit like and subscribe to our channel right now for your chance to win. We're giving away t-shirts to random subscribers. Don't miss out. Subscribe now and you could be our next winner.
Want to reach more customers? Advertise your business during our live sports streams. Connect with your local community and boost your brand. Email us today at reachmorecustomers@eDrivenScore.com. That's reachmorecustomers@eDrivenScore.com.
So the Dukes are done talking this over. It's now fourth and goal for them, trying to take advantage of the 51-yard catch and run by Dominic Williams. They got them inside the 5-yard line. Finally, actually moved them down to the 1. They've been moved back since then. It's now fourth and goal from 6. 7 minutes to go in the third quarter. They play for the Dukes, trying to get them to build some momentum for next week. This would be a great way to do that. Put some points on the board. Monty Murray. Take the snap. There was some movement ahead of time.
Penalty flag on the field.
Going to talk to the lineman about that. Looked to me like it might have been the nose tackle that caused the center to move, or the interior line, and that is the case. Offsides will move the ball half the distance to the goal.
Defensive penalty, offsides.
So it'll still be fourth and goal. The Ravens send a guy off, and the defense sends them right back to the sideline.
Fourth and goal, ball on the 3-yard line.
I think they might have been worried about runs. That was the beefy lineman that got sent back. So fourth and goal for the Dukes. Trying to get some points on the board. Two receivers on either side. Let's go. The snap. He's going to run straight ahead behind his guard. And Kamani Murray is in for a Dukes touchdown. Throwing the block of Adam Espinoza right into the end zone for a Dukes touchdown.
He scored 6-26.
So the Dukes are on the board. Kamani Murray with his legs, not his arm, his legs, running it in. And making the score 26-6.
The score is 6-26. And it's 6 minutes and 26 seconds.
So the Dukes will be going for 2 here.
Run the clock and run the clock and try not to get embarrassed when you try to come back. I think it depends on the Ravens. The Ravens come out of school, though. If the Ravens come out of school, you got to keep coming back.
Monty Murray. And that is hauled in. The 2-point conversion is good. That was Kamani Murray to Kovion Spikes. Hauls in the 2-point conversion. And that'll make it 26-8.
Okay. It's a new ball game. flag on him when they got the ball. I mean, we got this thing with the ball. I don't have a quick straight on. Right.
I was sending to you guys texting my phone guy.
I'm sending to our blue
So the Dukes will try their hand here at the dynamic kickoff with 6:26 left in the third quarter. Lamont Dixon will go be kicking it.
I had to put that little clip in.
Yeah, I did that.
I got that from Martin Gibbs.
Pitch to the bird.
Approach the
Ravens
ball.
to receive.
Can he get it inside the 20? It's on its way. It is at the 19. That is good. It'll be returned by the Ravens. That's A.J. Smith. Or no, actually, I think it's him. It's 17, not 12.
First and 10.
Big,
Ball on the 38-yard line.
so it's Darrell Frazier with the return out to the 39-yard line.
First drive in the second half. See what I high powered up.
The Ravens head back out there and see it's towards Lester again.
Catching ball on the 39-yard line.
It is. He will be out there with B.J. Mitchell, a running back.
Yeah. Duke
Just get him some work.
You get a team coming out the break. Right? You get it back moving and keep going up.
10 yards off of
So Ravens from their 39-yard line. Webster fakes the handoff over the middle.
Oh, interception.
Pass is intercepted. Lamont Dixon with the interception at midfield.
Interception. Cincinnati Dukes ball. First and 10.
He was brought down by Mitchell, but the ball went through the receiver's hands, into the hands of Lamont Dixon, and he had it for the Dukes with 5:41 remaining. They will have the ball at the Ravens' 41-yard line. Another big play by the Dukes defense, their second interception of the game. One by Dominic Williams and now one by Lamont Dixon. Second straight game, I believe that Webster has thrown 2 interceptions after just one in the first few games.
Ball on the 30-yard line. Excuse me, ball on the 41-yard line. Cincinnati Dukes ball.
So offense out there quickly after just one play. They scored on the last drive. See if the Dukes can keep this comeback going. Monty Murray takes the snap, goes back, pumps, steps up, fires deep, and that's over the head of his receiver. I believe, was that Cameron Sleet out there? It was.
Murray's pass to number 4 of the offense. Cam Sleep, incomplete pass.
That'll be second down for the Dukes.
Second and 10. Ball on the 41-yard line. Dukes.
You know when you're throwing an interception, you throwing the ball is either out of bounds to the receiver.
Under 5 minutes remaining. Ravens leading 26-8. Dukes have it 2nd and 10 at the Ravens 41. On interception by Lamont Dixon. Brown back there in the backfield. 2 receivers on either side. For Murray, who hands it off to Brown. Breaks through tackle through the middle. And not going to get much further.
3rd down, Dukes.
Nice run by Britton. Finally brought down by Jerry Kinney and Jaden Perry. After about a 7-yard gain. We make it 3rd and 3. Third down, Dukes. Not taking much time to get back to the line here. This clock rolling towards the 4-minute mark of the 3rd quarter. Murray pulls the ball, keeps it himself. He is pretty close. The ball might have come out. So we don't see any beanbag or indication that there was a fumble. But the players certainly feel that way. There seems to be still a struggle at the bottom of the field. Looks like it's going to be the Dukes ball as Espinoza comes away with the ball at the bottom of that pile, I think. So it's going to be marked at the 32, going to be 4th and 1 for the Dukes. So another big play for the Dukes, another big 4th down here. Right, kept him there, self there. Looks like we're going to have a timeout by the Dukes before we have this 4th down play.
Want to reach more customers? Advertise your business during our live sports streams. Connect with your local community and boost your brand. Email us today at reachmorecustomers@eDrivenScore.com. That's reachmorecustomers@eDrivenScore.com.
Want a free t-shirt? Hit like and subscribe to our channel right now for your chance to win. We're giving away t-shirts to random subscribers. Don't miss out. Subscribe now and you could be our next winner.
Want to reach more customers? Advertise your business during our live sports streams. Connect with your local community and boost your brand. Email us today at reachmorecustomers@eDrivenScore.com. That's reachmorecustomers@eDrivenScore.com.
Duke still talking about this 4th down, 4th and 1 at the Ravens 32-yard line. Ravens up 26-8, but the Dukes just scored on their first possession in the 2nd half. Got an interception. Now they're looking to see if they can score again. Dukes break the huddle finally. On 4th and goal from the 4, we run one in from 4 yards out. He's just 1 yard here. And Murray just kept it on the last play, too, as Dominic Williams, I believe, is the running back, with 2 receivers on either side. Murray going under center. And he's going to try and sneak it ahead. And I don't know if he's going to get there. That's not going to get the job done. The Ravens defensive line stacks him up. Kamani Murray cannot get the 1st down. Looks like in the middle of that was Cortez Tipton, also some Mauricio Jenkins in there, holding that line, and it'll be a turnover on downs. Back to the Ravens with 2:59 left in the 3rd quarter. Ravens get the ball back at their own 30, looks like maybe the 33-yard line, as he lost a yard on that play. So Ravens, their offense, the first play of the 1st half was an 85-yard touchdown. First play of the 2nd half was an interception. So See no signs of them on their opening play. We'll see what they do here. Series number 2 of the second half. Up 26-8, 2:59 to go. Towards left with BJ Mitchell has got 2 running backs by him. This side. Mitchell is the deep back. So he sends Mitchell in motion. It's a lateral back to Mitchell, who is not stopped in backfield, spins, comes around to the left. Dukes are wanting a holding call. They're not getting it. And Mitchell is still up. And finally, Lamont Dixon brings him down. So that's a lot of running for looks like a 6-yard gain. Brings up 2nd and 4 for the Ravens. We saw a little taste of what BJ Mitchell can bring there. See if there's a back to him here. Man in motion for the Ravens. That's a fumble. Mitchell picks it up and is spun right back down. There is a flag down.
Flag on the field.
So I don't know what the... Looks like there was a face mask on the play. So that's going to give the Ravens a first down. So to move into Duke's territory to... Looks like they're going to move it all the way down to the 45 of Dukes. So the Ravens with the first down after the penalty. Webster hands it off. That's through the middle. That is Mitchell with the carry. Brought down by Cameron Smith. To another 6-yard gain. Seems to be their specialty, the 6-yard gain there, which is not a bad way to go. Under a minute go in the third quarter. Ravens driving with a 26-8 lead.
2nd and 4.
They've kept the ball on the ground this drive after the interception on their one play in the previous drive. And it's been BJ Mitchell been featured this series. He's again to the right of Webster. And this time it'll be about an end around with the blocker, but out of bounds. That was Jason Brown with the run on the final play of the third quarter. So we reached the end of the third quarter with the Ravens still leading the Bleeders and Trimmed to 26-8.
Want a free t-shirt? Hit like and subscribe to our channel right now for your chance to win. We're giving away t-shirts to random subscribers. Don't miss out. Subscribe now and you could be our next winner.
Want to reach more customers? Advertise your business during our live sports streams. Connect with your local community and boost your brand. Email us today at reachmorecustomers@eDrivenScore.com. That's reachmorecustomers@eDrivenScore.com.
So the end around for Jalon Brown. The final play of the third quarter went for 3 yards. It's up to a 3rd and 1 for the Ravens here. They look to keep this drive going. BJ Mitchell again in the backfield. I expect him to get the ball here. And a man in motion. There's a handoff to Mitchell, who makes one man miss, but not second. That is Trajan Keaton, who swallows him up and dumps him for a loss.
Tackle made by number 97 of the Cincinnati.
So that'll bring up 4th and 2 after the 1 yard loss. Trajan Keaton. So the Ravens not wasting a lot of time to get back to the line. Webster, Strauss back. He's going for the end zone. That pass is incomplete. He was looking for Brown, Jalon Brown, who ran the end around. This time Webster looked deep for Brown, and the pass falls incomplete with 14-18 left in the 4th quarter. Dukes get the ball back. So the Dukes will take back over a chance to cut into this lead. Big play on the opening drive, the 51-yard pass and catch and run by Dominic Williams. Up down inside the 5-yard line. They will punch it in on Kamani Murray's 4-yard touchdown run. Then they got the interception by Lamont Dixon, but turned it over on downs. Now after a stop by the defense, the Duke's offense back on the field in the 4th quarter, 14-18 left. Score 26-8 Ravens. So Murray with Trent Brown as his running back. For the snap, there's a official's timeout. There's the players being sent off. Not sure if that's a uniform issue or what. Some Martin Maddox coming off. Ricky Sparks will take his spot at guard, it looks like. And now we are ready for play. So Murray will take the snap. Has a bit of time. Floats a pass out. Incomplete. Looking for Idaho Brown.
Incomplete pass. Murray. Pass intended for number 2, Brown. Incomplete pass.
So he's second down for the Dukes. So Murray with 2 receivers at either side. Running back this time a step ahead of him. Actually pass. Although Kofi on Spikes in motion behind him. And he floats one out to Spikes. On the left side, he is tripped up out of bounds. There's Jaden Perry who forced him out of bounds after a nice little pickup. About 6 yards. Make it 3rd and 4.
6-yard gain, 3rd and 4. Ball on the 46.
So it'll be 3rd down for the Dukes. 3rd and a manageable 4 yards after they just picked up 6 yards on that play. Looks like a smart Maddox back in the game because the Sparks just came out. So we got Idaho and Bryce Green at the bottom. Kobe and I believe Cameron Sleet at the top. And Brown goes in motion out to the right. Murray looks left, looks right, and he's going to be spun down. Juan Banks Jr. had him low, and Mauricio Jenkins high, or low. Like Mauricio Jenkins had the legs, Juan Banks had the body. That spun Murray down for a sack. Back to the 38-yard line. So it'll be 4th and 9 for the Dukes. So they are going to be going for it as there are 12 minutes left in this game, trailing by 18. Sizable margin. Murray. 9 yards on this 4th down play. Takes the snap. He tries to step up. He's finally brought down.
Murray with the quarterback keeper.
So
Turnover downs, first and 10.
Detroit defense gets to Murray again on back-to-back plays. I think it's once again Mauricio Jenkins with the sack, and that'll get the ball over to the Ravens with 11:35 left in the game. So the Ravens offense back on the field. They get the ball at the Duke's 30-yard line. Lawrence Webster still there at quarterback. He short drop, takes the short pass, instead he goes deep. Has a man wide open over the middle. That is good for a 38-yard touchdown to Darrell Frazier. The fourth touchdown of the game by Torrance Webster. The Duke's defense just looking around at each other. Nothing they could do as Frazier was wide open for the 38-yard score. A one-play drive by the
30-yard touchdown for the Detroit
by the Ravens to make it 32-8. Ravens. So it looks like the Ravens will be going for 2 here. I think they might be done kicking extra points for the day. They did try on their first 3 scores with 1 success. So they send a man in motion. Webster hits the man in motion for a 2-point conversion. So that was Rico Lewis to make it 34-8 Ravens.
34, Cincinnati Dukes, 8.
Is that receive score?
Want a free t-shirt? Hit like and subscribe to our channel right now for your chance to win. We're giving away t-shirts to random subscribers. Don't miss out. Subscribe now and you could be our next winner.
Want to reach more customers? Advertise your business during our live sports streams. Connect with your local community and boost your brand. Email us today at reachmorecustomers@eDrivenScore.com. That's reachmorecustomers@eDrivenScore.com.
So we have the return of Jared Shelwick for this kickoff. Back deep for the Dukes, Cameron Sleets and Trenton Brown. That's not going to get the job done. That doesn't make it fast. His first line. And that's going to put the Dukes at the 45. So the Dukes will have it at the 45-yard line after the nice try by Shelwick, but we might have worn his leg out today. So, kickoff teams aren't going anywhere. Even though we had a kick, but we've done that. So the Dukes will head back onto the field looking to score again. To get some points on the board. Hopefully get some things out for next week when they go to Indy to play the Bison. Sure, the Ravens wouldn't mind if the Dukes could help them out just a bit that way down there. Not that the Ravens need the help, but the Bisons are hot on their heels. The Ravens 6-0, and the Bison are 5-1.
Hey folks, don't forget, the Dukes are going to be on the road next week, June 21st, where they take on the Indy Bison. Then they come back home to Cincinnati, right here at Marsh Stadium, July 19th, where the Dukes take on the Midwest Ravens. Don't forget, June 21st, away in Indy, here at home,
Might have run with too many guys. It's one of them. Can't take the sidelines, but you'll run down there. So Murray, he goes deep. Receiver is going to fall incomplete.
Incomplete pass.
Looks like he was going Fido Brown there. He was looking for a flag at the end, but I don't think that was going to be ever going to be caught. So let's bring up second down.
Murray's pass.
Fido Brown, after a
pass.
long run,
Second and 10.
makes his way back to the huddle just as it breaks. Gets word of the play from his fellow receivers. Cameron State and Bryce Green, Kobe on spikes all by himself on the right. Murray, pass back, rolls out to the right. Being chased, he's going to get to the line, but not much further.
Kamani Murray with the quarterback keeper.
As Mike Turner spins him down. Being chased by Joseph Ellison. Picked up 5 yards on the play.
35.
To midfield.
On the 50-yard line. 5-yard gain.
Third down for the
Cincinnati
Dukes. Under 10 minutes remaining. Ravens leading 34-8. Murray, his first game back in quite a few months. Made some plays. Been a few times you've noticed the rust. We're shaking some of that off. Did do a touchdown drive in the second half here. So, Murray on third down. Fires over the middle. Oh, just out of the reach up there. Darren Brown almost into the hands of Jerry Kinney, but falls incomplete.
Incomplete pass.
Brings up a 4th and 5.
4th and 5 on the 50-yard line.
Dukes
Working 5.
said they need this. I don't know if there's much hope of erasing this 26-point deficit. Still want to like to keep the offense out there, see if you can work on a few more things. We held towards 8 minutes left. Fourth and 4, 3 reserves left. Again, Kobe on spikes by himself on the right. Murray. Trenton Brown at his side. Yep, that's Trenton going in motion out to the right. Murray looking right, and he is drilled from the right. That was Juan Banks with the sack, which brings a turnover on downs, gives the ball back to the Ravens with 7:46 left in the game.
Want to reach more customers? Advertise your business during our live sports streams. Connect with your local community and boost your brand. Email us today at reachmorecustomers@eDrivenScore.com. That's reachmorecustomers@eDrivenScore.com.
So the Ravens back out on offense. They're at their Duke's 42-yard line to start this drive. Let's go towards Webster. Here's the handoff. And I believe it's Nick Johnson with the tackle in the backfield. And actually, the fumble recovered by the Dukes. I didn't see who came up with it, but there was a fumble. The handoff was to Antonio Brown. Nick Johnson split him down. The ball obviously came out, and the Dukes recovered. So the defense with their second turnover this half. And they'll have it at the Ravens' 44-yard line. Offense goes right back on the field. Second time the Ravens have turned it over on their first play of the drive.
On the 44-yard line, Dukes.
So the Dukes. Offense back on the field, looking to take advantage of this turnover. They were not last time. Right after the touchdown, they got the ball right back with the interception. Could not score. See what happens this time. They have the ball at the Ravens, or at their own 44-yard line. Bonnie Murray sends Covey on, spikes much behind him. He swings out the spikes. Play picked up a few yards. I think maybe he gets one this time.
Murray to spikes.
44 to the 45. So 1 yard gain for the Dukes. Makes it 2nd and 9.
I swear it's like one of them.
Second down.
That's what I thought.
Ball on the 45-yard line.
It's like,
Second down for the Dukes.
Maybe you just know the helmet 51 is happy. In the direction where the helmet
Break the huddle here.
traveling in his ways.
Sending like 3 if he's out to the right. Idaho Brown by himself at the line screen. He was not playing defense earlier. That was Damon Dorsey, by the way. Brown fakes one. Trenton Brown. Oh, he was looking for Bryce Green, but it looks like it was broken up by Derek Hollis.
Third down.
There is a flag on the play.
There is a flag on the field.
Let's see what. Well, looks like it's going to be a personal foul. Roughing the passer is going to be the call.
Rubbing the
Against
passer
the
penalty.
Ravens. That's going to give the Dukes a first down at the Ravens' 40-yard line.
Cincinnati Dukes.
So the Dukes are going to get 15 yards out of that play.
On the 40-yard line, Cincinnati Dukes ball.
As their offense makes the long sprint, they were huddled up at the previous line of scrimmage. So the Dukes set up as they're at the 40-yard line. 1st and 10, trailing 34-8. Under 6 minutes remaining in the 4th quarter. Murray takes the snap, drops back, fires a pass, almost intercepted. He's looking for Idaho Brown. Probably really should have been intercepted by Jerry Kinney.
2nd and 10. Ball, the 40-yard line.
He just batted it up in the air instead, and it fell incomplete. 2nd down. So the Ravens had a chance to get the ball back. Instead, Kinney doing some push-ups as a penance.
It's like all up there, they all
Receivers, we're going to go 2 on either side this time for Murray. 2nd and 10 from the Ravens' 40-yard line. Murray sends Covey on spikes in motion. Steps up to avoid one rusher, but not another. That was Philip Shaver, it looks like. Maybe with the. Not sure what that is. Made the tackle. With a sack for the Ravens, regardless. As Dukes move back to the 46. Makes it 3rd and 16.
3rd and 16. Ball on the 46-yard
Looks like I
line.
have a timeout of some sort here. So there's a timeout on the field. It looks like that actually might be the game here. So it looks like that's going to end the game with 3:46 remaining. That's will
There is
be
a thunderstorm warning, ladies and gentlemen. So
Ravens
we're gonna take
34,
a break.
Dukes 8.
oh, they're going to end it.